winder of a shoemaker is going to have... Are you going to skip the opening cutscene because of Phil's talking or whatever?
Yeah, I gotta.
All right.
Just for time.
Yeah.
I could do it as Andy.
You could do it as Andy.
I'm gonna play as Andy.
Good. Great. I'm sure that Andy wants that on his profile forever.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to be there.
Phil, you're on the air?
Caller, go ahead.
Hey.
Hey, you're on the air.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, the sign-in status has changed. Oh, okay, that's not... I thought it was saying I couldn't be Andy. It was just saying I need to restart.
This is online identity, though.
Caller, go ahead.
Caller, go ahead.
El Curie in the chat room says, hi, Andy. Ace36 says, hashtag caller, go ahead.
Caller, go ahead.
Kind of like... Radical Polio donates $5 and says, hey, I'm reading a dumb comment. Whoopee. Fuck. He got me.
He got you.
Space Ivlan Sam donates $3 and says there. President Barack Obama donates $5.
Wow! I had no idea!
Oh, no, we talked about it.
A quote from President Barack Obama, a well-known quote from him, System Shock fucking rules.
Great.
So there you go. Yay Surgery Yay donates $1. This is when you're switching over, I believe. Heart Donor donates $1 and a heart. Nexus J13 donates $30 and says Dirk Dibbles. What? What just happened?
Yeah, man, why were we not reading these comments? God, so much gold left on the floor.
I do want to read the doctor names.
Dr. Spandex donates $1 and says for the Spandex drawing. Christopher Turk donates $2. Anonymous donates $10. Dr. Dogballs donates $1. My favorite doctor. This is a good... Patch Adams the movie donates $5.
Yeah.
not Patch Adams, not the Patch Adams. Patch Adams the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
A VHS copy of Patch Adams starring Robin Williams has given...
Oh, no, don't worry, Phil. We were on the same page back when that happened.
Yep.
It's good. Nigel Burke donates $1. Who donates $13. Mo Sislak donates $13 and says, that's right, I'm a surgeon.
Nice.
There you go. Steve Brule donates $13 and says, for your health.
Wait, dude, no joke.
What?
When Steve Brule donated, it was either like right before or right after I took a multivitamin, and I was like, for my health, I just took a multivitamin right as you read Steve Brule again.
Oh my god.
Serendipity.
Everything is circles.
It's all coming together.
Sorry.
Dr. Dre donates $1. No comment, but I have to imagine that if he had left a comment, it would say smoke weed every day.
Which days?
Every day.
Every day? For your health?
Every day.
Right. We all remember that one of the great quotes from Dr. Dre. He who said smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
That was definitely him. I remember that.
Dr. Allcome donates $10 and says, what movie am I from? Hint, hard drive head.
Hard drive head. That only makes less
Johnny
sense.
Mnemonic!
Is that what it is?
I mean, that's
hard drive head.
That's the only thing I can think of with a hard drive head.
I thought you said heart drive head.
Heart drive head.
Oh, here we go. It's Alberto Robert.
Alberto Robert.
My name is Alberto Robert. I've been making shoes in this town for a very long time. I'm making the ultimate shoes now. These shoes use the power of Soliana's mysterious stones to change. I'm calling them custom shoes.
Guys, I think somebody banned Orand. Or gave him a timeout. But I liked his messages.
But there is no one that can test the full potential of these shoes. Is there anyone who can test the design of these shoes?
I say out loud to the world. There's been pretty much over 1,000 people in the stream the whole time, and I've barely had to time out anyone.
Cincinnati, you're on the air.
That's great.
Yeah. So you're very well behaved.
Milwaukee, go ahead.
Zoidberg donates $1. Dr. Pepper donates $5.
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper.
Is it Drink Dr. Pepper or Patton Oswalt's Dr. Pepper?
Let's say both.
Whose Dr. Pepper is it?
Keith, you get the Dr. Pepper.
Do you want me to get the Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
What's up, Phil?
Peter Venkman donates $13 and says, "You gonna call me?" Wants you to call.
Oh.
Reese My Socks Off donates $1. Dr. Mario donates $1 and says, "I'm not a real doctor."
So untrue, though. Dr. Mario totally a doctor.
Yeah, he had like a thing on his head and everything.
Doc Brown donates $1 and says, "Great Scott."
Great.
Mario donates $13.
Meaning Dr. Mario, you know, whatever.
Dr. Buttboner donates $5. We're talking about poor Dr. Buttboner, man.
Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
he's not
a
having his career.
podiatrist.
Not at all. No.
Yeah.
John Dorian donates $4.20.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
We got the classiest.
Right? You know, though, right?
Yeah, those
You
fat
know,
stacks,
though.
those cash bills.
You know, right?
I know.
Right, though?
I know you're
You
talking
know.
about.
I think I have an idea.
Caller,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Kevorkian
Tylenol,
donates $6.66. Dr. John Watson donates $3. Dr. Krieger donates $5. Dr. Frenchie donates $1. Dr. Charles R. Drew donates $1, and the comment says, "Inventor of blood transfusions." There you go. We learned something.
Ah,
Yeah.
educational. Wait, which doctor was that?
Charles R. Drew.
Huh.
Dr. Worm donates $1.
Oh,
Tell
we
me,
missed that
doctor.
one.
No, I said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite
Superman.
ones, Dr. Worm.
Superman, your favorite doctor and mine.
Yeah, I love Dr. Superman. He is so great.
I'm sure there's some like weird, like non-canon arc where he was a doctor.
In Injustice, he's a doctor.
Yeah, he's
Dr. Eggman, once again, with $5. Dr. I Touch People, $5. And the comment is, "For a living." Dr. Princess donates $1 and says, "Adventure Time."
Ah, okay. So you were right.
I was right. Yeah.
Dr. Elsa Schneider donates $2. Thank you, Dr. Elsa. Your Current Patient donates $1. Alexander
my
F.
current patient wasn't fit to do anything of the sort.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna have to call his family later today. I've been putting it off.
Phil, I know you're reading these. Can we take
Live
a second?
on air.
This level, even though it's the first level, is still just as broken as the rest of the game. This level's absolute garbage.
I think it's a little bit better than the
It's
rest
a
of the
little bit better,
levels.
but you'd think that like Sonic is all about first levels, and this is such a poor showing.
It's a really bad level. I mean,
I don't
know that there's a really good level in
No,
this
but
game.
seriously though, why is this game so terrible? This game is great. Right?
Right.
Like, come on. Back
What are you
me up
doing?
on this, though.
What are you doing?
And I do this. Whoop!
Great.
Jesus. Caller, go ahead.
I believe in you guys.
Caller on the air.
I believe in you. I love you. Will you marry me?
Saskatchewan, you're on the air.
Strangely, yes, I will.
All right, great.
Yep.
Alexander Fleming donates $13.
That's a good doctor.
Doctor Killed You in 22 Minutes donates $1. Dr. Octopussy donates $1. Dr. Thunder Smash donates $1.99. Doctor I Killed You in 22 Minutes again donates $1.
Wow, thank you, Doctor.
Princess with another $1.
Jeez.
Dr. Adolf Hitler with $1.
The more unsavory of the doctors.
Yeah. It's not the one you're thinking of. It was just an unfortunate and untimely coincidence.
Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper donates $1. Doc Feelgood donates $5.
Oh, we never talked about my experience with Dr. Pepper 10.
I want to talk about that. Let's hear it.
Dr. Pepper is
Feel
my
like a
favorite
man?
soda, but I think Diet Dr. Pepper is horrible. So I was very excited by the prospect of a lower calorie Dr. Pepper that might taste more like a regular Dr. Pepper.
And you were also excited about the fact that it's made specifically for men like you.
Is it?
That's their whole marketing campaign. Is
Oh, really?
This is a drink This is like a diet drink for men, not for women.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
and
so you're saying
stupid.
it's the most sexist soda ad campaign?
It's really it's rough.
It's like the Yorkie bar of sodas.
Is Yorkie bar?
Yeah, it's like this candy bar they have in the UK, and their whole like their whole slogan is like it's not for girls, and like the Yorkie logo is like
That's essentially like the first Dr. Pepper 10 commercials were that, and then they changed them a little bit and made it more just focused on like a lumberjack dude doing manly shit. But the first commercials were literally like, this is a drink that is not for girls.
weird. Yeah, I my impression of the Yorkie bar thing is that it's been going on for like decades, and now it's just cute.
I can't think
Like
of
their
what...
their logo is like a stick figure girl with like, you know, like the triangle skirt, and then there's like a circle with a line through it.
I can't imagine what a Yorkie bar is besides like a long, thick peppermint patty.
That sounds
Like it when
pretty
you
good.
describe it that way, it sounds sexy.
Yeah, I just mean like like peppermint patties are dainty. They have a girl's name.
Fur.
What is your?
What is a
Did
Yorkie
you
bar,
did
though?
you like Dr. Pepper 10?
You know, when I first took a sip of it, I was like, I can't even tell the difference between this and Diet Dr. Pepper. Like, I was very disappointed. Then I was kind of okay with it by the end, but I was still initially very disappointed.
Soda's bad for you. You shouldn't drink soda.
I think Dr. Pepper might just be one of those sodas that like you just can't recreate it in a diet form, you know.
Jericho says, I seriously never understood why diet sodas are considered girly. And Psychotic says because guys don't care about their weight, obviously. Yeah, it is a weird. It's like a like a leftover thing because it's like nowadays diets are like fucking everybody.
Yeah,
is
sure.
doing diets.
But yeah, like we don't need to pretend like they're like that's not like the stereotype, right? Is that like girls are always on a diet? Like we've never heard of that. Like what? Girls and diets?
Listen, I would expect soda makers to be on top of the pulse of soda marketers, excuse me.
Yeah.
To be on top of the pulse of American society to really keep up with this stuff.
Yeah, no, I do agree. Like the idea of like a diet soda campaign that's like, no, but it's not just for girls. Like nowadays, is like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like there are people who have been having like Diet Coke for so long that that's all that they like. They just prefer Diet Coke now, because they can't.
That's me,
dude. Diet. What the fuck, dude? Tails Adventure.
Diet Tails Adventure.
Tails Adventure. Diet Tails Adventure.
Oh, Diet Tails Adventure would be great.
It's all the thrilling adventure without all the calories. It's anyway. I don't even understand a culture like of men that isn't constantly obsessing over their weight just as much as a girl would. That doesn't exist anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But to be fair, we are girls.
I am. Yeah,
true.
Okay, Dr. Strangelove donates $1.
Thank you, Dr. Strangelove.
Thank you, Dr. Strangelove.
Dr. Gonzo donates $1 and says, "We can't stop
right.
here. This is Bat Country."
Yeah.
Dr. Frankenfurter donates $1. Dr. Bionic Commando donates $1.
I like
Kyle. You for
I liked that one way too much. Like I read
one?
Dr. Bionic Commando and I just started cracking up, and I don't know why.
Kyle, you seemed confused by Dr. Frankenfurter, and I just
don't know whatever it's referencing.
Oh, it's from the thing with the now I can't remember the name. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, okay.
Like the main
Oh, yeah.
Tim Curry's character.
Yeah, I've seen it once, but I don't.
Yeah.
Dr. Do You Even Lift donated $1 and says, "Well, do you?"
Sometimes.
Egon Spengler donated $1.
Oh, I missed that one.
Again, I remember. No, I told you about it.
Whatever.
I said kudos to that guy for even knowing Egon's last name.
Oh, okay. He IMDb'd it.
If he did, then he fooled me.
Dr. Alberto Robert.
Oh,
donated
nice.
$2.
Yeah, Alberto Robert in the house.
man.
What's up?
Dr. Hitler W. Wright donates $2. I don't like that.
I don't know who that is.
Phil, it's all in good fun. No,
Doc
the
Brown.
The W stands for was.
Oh, okay. That's not uncool.
We have to explain all these jokes to Keith.
These are hella inside.
That
No,
was
they're not.
really an inside joke.
Huh?
Doc Brown donates $1. Dr. Herbert West donates $6.66.
That was one of my favorites, Dr.
Wait.
Herbert West.
Need to go back to the future for a second.
Yeah.
The latest donor is I'm shitting so hard.
Great.
You'll get to it.
Dr. Rumack donates $3. Dr. Richard Kimball donates $1. Dr. Oz donates $1. Doctor, Gimme the News donates
that
$1.
was one of my. Yeah, that was one of the best.
John, Doctor, give me the news.
Yeah.
The most giant doctor donates $1. KITT donates $5.
Oh, right.
Oh,
yeah.
this is the self-driving cars.
That's Kit.
short-lived.
Yeah.
From Knight
Brom
Rider.
donates $2. Vanellope von Schweetz donates $2. KARR donates $6. Sin Pistones donates $2 and says, I wish I could donate more, but $2 is all I have left. Keep you going. Greetings from Chile. Wow. Thank you for the donation.
Wait, what do you mean all you have left? After what?
It's not like literally all the money you have. I hope you have enough money to buy food.
Yeah.
Popomobile donates $2. Herbie donates $1. The Devil,
I was wondering if there was a Herbie one in there somewhere.
yeah. The Devil donates $1. Putt Putt donates $5.
He went to the moon.
Brutal Legend Sucked donates $1.
He's not entirely wrong.
Explosions donates $1. Explosions with an exclamation point.
Yep.
Dr. Acula donates $25. and
Great
says, "Keep
doctor.
work."
Yeah.
Audio Drivers donates $3. Did you have trouble with Audio Drivers?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Wait. I'm not sure if it was
that was for Far Cry 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because we were talking about, like, post-famous cars and famous race drivers, and I wasn't sure if they were, like, audio drivers as a drivers.
No, that was during Far Cry.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
There's layers to this one.
Yeah, for Far Cry we couldn't hear for whatever reason Kyle and I couldn't hear any of the talking of any of the characters, but for the stream it was perfectly fine. So
Yeah.
we were playing Blood Dragon totally deaf.
I'd have to play
And that's
another...
a game where you probably can't really make a lot of progress without the dialogue.
Well, I mean, the dialogue is a pretty big part of Blood Dragon. I was like, I got into a serious funk at that point because like a bunch of things went wrong all at once, and it was a bizarre thing where we
out of that.
What?
How did you pull yourself out of that?
He just jerked off.
Yeah, I just rubbed one out real quick in front of the chat with the webcam on so they could see, and then
Kyle
lot
felt
of
much better.
donations.
They felt much worse.
I think I'll have to play another level to get to the box. So
Those
it's
are
not-
boxes. Do those.
But I can't do these.
Oh,
Will just
yeah.
break.
At Mistled LP donates $1. PhD in cartridge blowing donates $2.
Yeah, that was kind of out of nowhere. We didn't discuss cartridge blowing.
Lev the Lion donates $3. Chicken Sandwich donates $1.
Oh yeah,
A poultry offering.
Poultry offering.
So Lev the Lion donated $3, and I was like, "We appreciate it. We appreciate your poultry offering."
And then I demanded a poultry offering.
Great.
Yeah.
Anonymous donates $10. Thanks, Anonymous. Patch Adams the Movie 2 donates $5. Chop Chop donates $10 and says, I've already got one of me.
Lord Regis.
Oh, this is my short-lived attempt to get people to make up Skylander names.
Oh yeah, Skylanders.
Which totally could have gone places, but no one would play with me.
Chop Chop's not a made-up Skylander.
No. It
No.
started with us talking about Skylanders, and then after Chop Chop, I was like, I want made-up Skylanders names.
Well, here's one. Boob Tickler
Yeah.
donates $2. Grass Pounder
Yeah,
donates
that was
$6.
that was probably the best one.
All right, people.
Gotta pound that grass, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. You know what I'm talking about. Grass Pounder, what's up?
Yeah.
Right?
Mow those lawns.
Right, though?
Right.
You get it, right?
I get it. Pollen
Use it.
count.
Right? Right, you get it.
Caller, go ahead.
Sorry, people, get your blurs ready, because we are about to blur it up. Blur
Do
style.
the box thing? Where's the box thing? Are we doing the box thing?
What boxing?
We couldn't do the box thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have to play through a whole nother level.
Oh.
We can't do that to ourselves.
Maybe. What? No box, no. Someone said no box. Someone says no blur. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. People in the chat can vote on whether or not they want me to play through a whole nother level just to get to the box glitch. Caller, go ahead.
Okay, I'll keep going with this. JOU321 donates $5 and says, keep up the fun. We will. Thanks.
Yeah.
Jets
Well, I don't
donates $10. Thanks, Jets. Keith did okay, 06. Donates,
Yeah, that's when I totally wrecked it in Far Cry. I did amazing, taking out a base full of reinforcements and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. I had so much fun.
Well, Keith did okay, 06 donates $6 for.
I demanded that people say that I did a good job, and some people said that I only did okay. To be mean.
Got to Go Fast donates $1.06. A Teen with Attitude donates $1.
Yep, Power Rangers.
Anonymous donates $10. Rita Repulsa donates $6. Iblis Trigger donates $6 and says, 2 stone statues, a door to the past. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
Spirit of donates $13. The Green Ranger donates $1. The Blue Blur donates $20 and says, it's no use. Actually, it's a lot of use. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Isabel Yellow donates $5. Rise donates $20. Thank you. Teoto donates $69 and says, I promised on Twitter that I'd donate this much if you played Sonic 2006, so here it is.
Yep, he did promise. I saw it.
Gift from Heaven. We're almost caught up now. Gift from Heaven donates $2. Admiral H. Curtis donates $3 and says, gift from heaven indeed. I don't always donates $4.68 and says in the comments, but when I do, ... Mad Max donates $100.
Nice. I remember that.
Says, welcome to the Thunderdome, biatch. So there you go. Marine the Raccoon donates $6 and says Struth.
Great. Marine the Raccoon's comment was Struth. Struth!
Seminole Vesicle donates $1 and says, prepare your anus, Keith. It shall be mine. What?
No thanks.
Hold on. Let me,
Kevin donates $2.69 and says, I'm cool.
Yeah?
Hey, you seem alright, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin's alright.
Orca donates $6. Thanks, Orca.
What else would Marine's comment be?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that they did a good job with their comment.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Good job.
It could have been no comment. It could have been like, I'm a raccoon. Could have been like, what's a boat?
All right, let me look at the chat here. Go ahead, caller, go ahead.
Basilio donates $20 and says, fell asleep while watching last night, but at least I got to donate. Great cause, guys. Thank you, Basilio. Basic Beater donates $5 and says, hey, Keith, remember when I bought you that awesome Shadow the Hedgehog avatar and something awful? Good times.
I do remember that.
I'd just like to say real quick, people in the chat were saying I forgot to save. I didn't forget. I paused it, and the save option was blurred out, so I didn't.
Yeah, it's a sign. It was blurred out.
It was... All right, we'll play Blur. Yeah. Sorry, I feel like I made a good faith effort for the box glitch.
Yeah.
But, sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's time for Blur.
Latcherus donates $5. Jack Gladney donates $10 and says, play the X-Men arcade game.
No.
Super Kickback donates $1.
Max Kickback. Super Kickback, Max Kickback.
Max Kickback.
Anonymous donates $35. Thanks, Anonymous. Aaron M. with the big $100 donation.
Nice.
Thank you, Aaron. Round Number Coalition donates $3.31. Presumably to...
Yeah, to round off, I think.
Round out, yeah.
Did not work.
Let Phil Sleep donates $1. What?
Yeah, we were debating on whether or not to wake you up or to let you sleep.
Yeah, we hit 100%, and we were like, we hit 100%. Should we call Phil or should we just let him sleep?
I don't know. I got up right around that. I would have been fine if you'd called me either way. Metafix donated $10 and says, keep it up. We will keep it up.
I wasn't worried. We were doing you a favor. We weren't, like, afraid of your wrath.
Yeah, you're terrified of me. It's fine. I get it. I get that you're fucking terrified of me.
Yeah, I admit it. You're right. I shouldn't hide it.
To Player One's Family, RIP, donates $1.69.
Thanks.
Mom donates $25 and says, hi, Kyle, it's Mom. Hi, Keith, it's your godmother. Is that for real?
Yeah, that's really from my mom. Yeah.
Wow. Was she actually watching?
Wait, how much was it? How much was it?
$25.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. It could have been better.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess I'll still love you for now, Mom.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Thanks, Obama, donated $5.
Thanks, Obama.
Boner Hell donated $7. I live my life in a constant boner hell.
Dude, tell me about it.
Vector Smoking a Blunt donated $7.
I don't even know what.
I like that. Their comment is, EDF is boring and repetitive.
Dude.
Right. I like you less now. I like your name. I don't like your comment.
Yeah, you can F off now.
Close Sonic 2 stop lag. Close Sonic to stop lag, I guess?
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Dr. Coates donated $10 and the comment is, when's Tails Adventure, guys? Give us the goods.
Oh, man, I know, right? Shit. We did this all wrong.
The Love Doctor donated $5. Close lag to stop Sonic 2 donated $1.31.
Man.
At Common Writer donated $6 and says, will it be 101%? And it is currently. Phil's Darling Mother donated $1.01. This brings us up to 9:28 on my time, so we're almost, we're pretty close to caught up at this point.
Oh, Keith, can you pass me the wired controller?
Yeah, I can.
In fact, can you even plug that controller into the PC for me?
Guys, we have some really terrible...
Actually, don't do that. Sorry, Phil, go ahead.
We have some really terrible names here. Anus Blaster Master, $1. Please play some LOL, donated $1, and the comment is, please.
You would not want to see that.
No, that would just... anyone that would want to see...
Seaman Shenanigans 2K13 donated $1. 2K13 was not the best year for Seaman Shenanigans, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Like 2012, I feel like they really hit.
I feel like when they come out every year, it just kind of loses any sort of magic that the game would otherwise have.
Dirty Monkey donates $4.84 and says, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
That's sweet.
So, thanks, Dirty Monkey. I'm glad things are going well for you. Shimil donated $10 and says, Chivos for life, nonstop Chivin, Gaba go Chivin. Gaba go Chivin.
Yeah, sure.
I don't... This one's a lewd name. I don't think I'm even going to read that. Donated $1.
You should read it. Phil.
Eat my chode ass, Lord. So there you go. 420 Weed Goku donates $8. I like. He says
420 Weed Goku.
Listen to this music, though. It's pretty good.
420 Weed Goku suggests raising the donation limit. So I'm actually not sure. Let me get your guys' read on this. I could raise the percent to, like, I could raise our goal. I could essentially give us a new goal, or we could just keep going and see what percentage we get over the original goal.
I like that second thing.
I think you definitely got to raise the goal, because that, like, if you keep the same goal, people are just gonna look at the donation total and go, oh, we already hit the goal. Well, forget it then.
Yeah, that might be. Weed Lord Boner Hitler donated $1.
What are these people?
Hold on. The Hitler one is easy, but I just love Weed Goku. Like, it's not just about weed, but they didn't just say, hey, I'm Goku. It's like, it's specifically as some sort of Weed Goku. It's great.
Alberto Robert donated $1 and says, "My name is Alberto Robert. My 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 name is Alberto Robert."
He's no real Alberto Robert. He couldn't remember the rest of the thing.
Weed Lord Boner Hitler with another $1. Thanks, Boner Hitler.
Grab that laptop and make sure that the screen sound is okay. The game sounds not.
Yeah, I can.
Thanks, bro.
I'm shitting so hard. Donated $1. Dr. Astora donated $1 and says, "Do you even praise the sun?"
Dude, seriously though.
Oh God, Pissing Blood donated $1. You should go to a doctor. You need to.
I know,
Don't
right?
donate. Go to a
Yeah,
doctor.
seriously.
Prussian Glory donated $10 and says, "In honor of May the 4th, you guys should attempt a Chewbacca growl on stream." Do any of you guys do a good Chewbacca growl?
I do a pretty good one,
Unfortunately,
actually.
I don't know.
I do. I can do one.
Let's hear it. Let's.
I might not be able to get it in the first try. I might have to do like a practice
You know,
one.
hey,
Yeah?
seriously though, what are we doing on May the 4th without playing a Star Wars game? Might have to play
were
Star
gonna
Wars
play-
Arcade for the 32X.
Previously.
Okay,
We're gonna
wait.
play TIE Fighter, right? What happened?
No, we
Keith-
can't. I couldn't get my computer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
And I couldn't be bothered to set up TIE Fighter because I was too busy setting up the rest
Sure.
of the.
All right, do we want the Keith Chewbacca growl?
Let me before we start, let me just try to make. Since we got this blur happening here, I just want to.
Wario64 suggests Star Wars Connect.
Oh, yeah, if only I had it. So my blur name is 19 letters long, number 1, number 9 letters long. So you probably can send me an invite or something. Otherwise, might just hit quick match all at the same time. So I'll take a look at the chat and see if people are ready or something. How do I get
Eating Babies and Pooping donated $1.
Volume on the stream is good.
cool?
Hold on. Am I not doing Chewbacca anymore?
No, we want to hear it.
Okay.
You're ready.
Wow,
That's pretty
Yeah.
good, right?
that was surprisingly good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow, that's really good. Goddamn Round Numbers donates $1.15, and the comment is, I think he literally just copy and pasted Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven
Oh, okay.
comments, but it gets cut off because the comments only show so much.
Well, read as far as it goes.
Once upon a midnight dreary, well I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some. That's it.
Oh, okay.
wait, Phil, if you want to
Cliffhanger.
know how to do a kick-ass Chewbacca growl, you gotta
Yeah, I do.
you've got to yawn, do like a yawn noise, and then
Okay.
roll your R like you would in a Spanish word. So it's like
Oh, see, 'cause I'm bad at rolling R's, so
Oh,
that's
really?
already, like, yeah.
So you gotta practice that. You gotta practice that, and then do it during a yawn.
Okay.
Rye Beetle in the chat room says it was Kanye. That's who was rapping at the door.
That's good. I like that.
All right, I got some friend requests here. Let me accept these all offline. Just getting started. All right. I'll wait for these guys to get in here, and then we'll just kind of quick match, and then people can join as they will. Caller, go ahead.
Micro Penis donated $2.
Wait, is it Mike Rowe? Like the
Andy just pulled in.
And he just pulled in. He said about an hour. It's been 56 minutes.
That's on
Yeah.
the button.
yeah.
Let me get through I have like 3 more, and then I'm gonna hop off the Skype call and let you guys do your thing.
Okay.
Word.
Inigo Montoya donates $1 and says, "You killed my father. Prepare to die."
All right. All right.
Toby Chimp donates $5 and says, "Sorry, it's not much. You guys are great for doing this." That is plenty, Toby. Thank you for
Question:
donating.
Yeah,
Did he
thank you very much.
specifically somehow phonetically spell sorry, or are you just saying sorry?
Oh, I fucking fuck off. I made the dumb names donated $1 and says, "I'm sorry, but when given the chance to expose 1,000 people to stupid and marginally offensive names, my inner child revels in glee. It's all going to a good cause anyway. 420, 420, 420, 420. Smoke weed every day."
Great.
All
So
right.
there you go.
Okay,
That's it. We're caught up.
All right, great. Phil, you're the best. You're good.
Guys, keep this thing going. I am the best. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much, Phil. Keep on
Bye.
keeping on. See ya.
Love you.
Andy! What's up, man? Dude, all right, sit right there. Set up the microphone. It's already going. Just
Is
get
it
on
muted? Do we know if it's muted?
that. He stroll. No, it's not muted.
Okay.
He strolls in wearing a My Brother Me
God.
T-shirt. All right,
Of course, I know it.
guys, I'm going to hit skirmish racing. Just everyone, whoever is playing Blur, just do that. Hopefully, we'll all get together. Hopefully, we'll all congregate.
I can't. The number of wires.
There's so many.
This room itself is a Tesla coil.
This literally,
It might catch fire.
Granted, I was not working 100%. Like, I did a lot of sitting and going, oh, I have so much work to do left. But this took me from 8 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. Like, all of this.
This is amazing. Wow.
Andy, you're amazing for being here.
Aw, thanks for having me, guys. So this is the Bioshock spoiler cast, right?
You
No.
seriously
Are we-
don't spoil Bioshock Infinite, though.
Have you not?
I haven't finished it.
Keith, how many people watching right now?
Right now there's 743.
What?
It's been,
And that's like the lowest it's been.
yeah,
on, right?
yeah. For almost the entire thing, it's been like 1,100. That's
Hitting,
like 1,000 is about the average.
Sorry, hitting skirmish right now.
Do they even know me? Are these fans?
These are
Are we
people.
friends, guys?
Some of them, yeah.
A lot of them know who we are. Probably.
Jesus Ball says respect, Andy.
Yeah.
Let me.
Comstock is Comstock at the end. That is true. You do find that out.
All right.
They're
Wait,
so
sending
Andy,
invite.
a lot of these people like didn't
He
watch.
died, man.
your-
My lizard died.
What, Beatty?
Yeah.
That was like a long time ago.
Yeah, that was
though,
a
right?
while ago.
Yeah.
Well, because
Thanks for asking, though. Appreciate it.
Andy, how's your dead lizard holding up?
I did the same thing though. I was like, "How's Beatty?" You're like dead, like a year ago.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, cool.
But he lived a long life, guys.
Yeah, he did though.
Not
Seriously.
necessarily a good life.
Are you familiar with Blur, Andy? You know what's up with Blur, right?
Yeah, it's great.
It's like
Cars.
Project Gotham Racing mixed with Mario Kart.
Andy, do you play video games anymore?
Oh, I beat Bioshock. I'm beating you on Bioshock.
Oh
That's
snap!
not. I mean, that doesn't count.
I started
Fighting
playing
words.
this.
Because you're like a Bioshock super fan.
Yeah, I am.
So that
still-
it doesn't count that you played that.
I
That's
really-
that's like someone like a 30-year-old like, do you still play video games? No, I play Mario though.
Yeah.
Just the Mario.
All right, but really though, like
the
quick
map.
impressions. What do you think of Bioshock Infinite?
Bioshock 1 was better.
Bioshock 1's better.
Yep.
Me and you on the same team.
All right, great.
But like story though, pretty great though.
Story good. Story good. I think. I mean, I want to get into it with you. Can we get into it a little
Not
bit?
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak generally. I'm gonna speak generally.
All right, let me.
I can tell you where I'm up to, and you can speak generally according to that.
All right, where are you up to?
I'm up to Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing it on hard, and I kind of haven't been at my house at all, so I haven't been at my computer,
Okay.
so I haven't really been able to play. I got stuck. I tried it like probably lost to the Ghost 3 times.
So then I think you know one of the problems with the game, which is it's kind of a good, which is not a problem. I'm very of two minds about this game because it tries to do so much more than Bioshock 1
Yeah.
that you really almost, it's very hard to fault it. But Bioshock 1 was so focused that's what I appreciate about it, in that the story really comes out of the environment, whereas opposed to this game.
It's very much like it spoon feeds you the story.
It does, and it's also it's a cool sci-fi story, and it's not really directly connected to the setting for me. Like
Right.
it more and more forks away from that as the game goes on.
Where like the people say that about the original Bioshock, they're like, oh, the story wasn't really about objectivism. Like I feel like it kind of was.
Yeah,
though.
totally.
Like,
It definitely
absolutely.
really was about objective.
And it was about
Yeah.
what's so interesting about that story, and the problem that you can't really tell it again is that it's about the corruption of that ideal,
Yeah.
and that's what's so interesting.
Right.
You see all these people that wanted to do these.
Yeah.
thing.
So,
Whereas-
so I think, Andy, what you're saying is that in Bioshock Infinite, there is a like the Bioshock corruption of an ideal, but that ends up
The
not
ideal
kind of
is
being,
Bioshock.
no, but that ends up not being the focus
Holy
of
shit,
the story.
guys! It's a meta.
It's a
meta
whole
meta.
Wait a second, I have to revise. Bioshock Infinite is the most genius story.
Oh man.
I mean, it certainly does reference the first game in some cool ways, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Like
But wait, so you're saying Bioshock
both,
Infinite is about a corruption of ideal, and Bioshock, so Bioshock 1 was
No,
about corruption, Bioshock 2, sorry, Infinite is about It's about the sci-fi story, but it is in a world where the corruption of an ideal happens.
Yes,
so it's not as
and so
interesting.
the reason I like Bioshock 1 more is because the focus is so intensely on this environment that gets fucked up by kind of humans, and like
Right.
we have this idea that's very cool of kind of super capitalism or whatever.
Isn't
Okay.
it even more like insidious that there's this place in the sky where those insidious ideas that humanity broke away from didn't end up in them killing each other?
But it's less interesting to me because those like ideals that we're talking about isn't furthering science or like trying to make people live forever. It's it's racism.
So,
Yeah.
so
It's
in
just
the
like-
first one, it's Andrew Ryan, and he wants to advance science and advance humanity,
Right.
And that fails horribly. And then in Bioshock Infinite, isn't it interesting that it's this society of like based on racism and prejudice, and that society is thriving and working? Isn't that interesting?
I think the ways, I think that it's interesting.
Tell me it's interesting, Andy.
It is. I mean, I think the ways that it's kind of talks about racism is cool and doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why
But
it's.
I mean, I think we can probably agree. Like, pretty much halfway through the story, it kind of forgets about that, right?
It
like,
totally takes a big shift.
like
yeah.
the first half of that game feels like the story of Bioshock Infinite is involving racism in a way that you've never seen in a game before.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's just like, you know what? Actually, tears.
Actually, tails
All right.
and ghosts.
Yeah.
I'm like, So it took a proper sequel to Bioshock 1 for me to really understand that I didn't want a proper sequel to Bioshock.
You played Bioshock 2, though, right? I mean, I
like that. I like it a lot.
I think Bioshock 2 is better than people give it credit for.
I agree.
I also I do want to say that I'm on your side with thinking that Bioshock 1 is a better game than the whole thing.
Yeah.
I do really like the combat of Bioshock. It's like
I do too. I
Those
think-
arenas, like fucking around on those rails, is the most fun.
Sorry.
in the world.
Real quick, Phil just said on Skype, he said, "Yo, refresh the widget bar thing." I mean, it auto updates.
It's something.
I think because he went in and changed it, he had to, because he. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Did we raise $10,000?
We are only at 40%.
No, we raised like.
Damn.
We raised like $2,000.
2,000. No.
Or no, like
1,100.
1,100.
Guys, it's awesome.
Dude, Andy. So when are you leaving? Like, when is the
Charity
exact date?
champions. Us, the three of us.
And-
Me
Yeah,
in the last
yeah.
quarter.
We'll involve you. That's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let me back out of here. I want to. All right. Let me try to. I'm trying to invite these people that.
Yeah, get them in here.
Because I said I was like, guys, let's do Blur multiplayer.
Bring them on board.
What's
Are you
up,
gonna, You gonna
guys?
sure?
Huh?
Whoa. This is.
We're borrowing that from one of his cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not using it though. This was just kind of a prop.
Just like a backup. If we needed to like walk
Yeah.
around the room, we could use that instead of having to shout into the mics. So Andy, talk about your leaving.
Sorry, no, real quick, we gotta do Blur for a second.
Okay.
Does anyone in the chat know, like, can I, like, start a private lobby and invite these people and then, like, change the private to a public? Like, what is does anyone know what the best route here is? Meh.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick because I'm parched. Is that an okay route?
You want some Dr. Pepper?
Absolutely. Is it chili?
It's totally chill, just like me.
Nice.
You can make a party, I think. Huh. Oh, invite. Right? Oh, okay, invite friends to your game. I thought that was like invite friends to your friends list. Alright. Invite. Is this working? What? Alright, great. Game invites sent. Here we go. Alright, we're on top of this.
I want to know why Phil decided 25,000 instead of 20,000.
I guess we gotta have a day and a half to go.
I guess.
But Andy, all right, Andy.
Yeah.
Real talk right now.
Let's dig it. Let's get into it. I'm
So-
glad. I like that the last hour and a half of this is going to be us catching up.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
No, it's gonna be good because this is. I feel like we were kind of losing steam, but this is better.
good. We're back in it.
You're leaving when?
May on my mother's birthday, May 25th. It's
Great birthday
my
present,
final
jeez.
bittersweet gift to her.
All right. I think that's all the friends here. But so in preparation, there's a couple more. All right. Friend request. Accept. Oops. What did I do?
I think you accepted a friend request.
Now game invite sent. Send. Whatever.
Thomas 10273. I agree, but I think that what games do better they do the environment really well, and that's what made BioShock so good.
Let me read what he's saying. Infinite was just amazing. The original BioShock didn't even come close. I think it has to do with characterization. In BioShock, Rapture was the best character. In Infinite, it's Elizabeth.
I would say
that's what I was reading. I just read that last part. I don't.
No matter how many times people say that it's true, a setting is never ever a character ever. By being a setting, it disqualifies itself from being a character.
I mean, if you're speaking technically, but it's like
a setting can have
but that's what they mean. It's like the character that you care about is the character of the setting in BioShock Infinite.
If I may make a Supreme Court reference, you are arguing like Antonin Scalia, where he says the only interpretation of the Constitution should be the words that are physically there and nothing else, when that's actually crazy when you think about it.
That's totally crazy.
Someone says, "Damn it, Keith," and I was like, "Yeah." Someone else is like, "Fuck you, Keith," and then they said, "Damn it, Keith, stop reading my mind." Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
all right, I think we're ready to go here.
I love Woody Allen movies because New York is like one of the characters. It's not. It's just the place they're at.
Huh. How do I race from here? Blur Events is grayed out.
I remember
Blair says the wrench in BioShock is the best character.
Totally.
Yeah. Wrenches can be characters.
No, okay. So in preparing for this marathon, I went back and watched some of the videos from our last marathon. And in that, Keith and I played Halo 2 co-op for a minute.
Yeah.
It didn't really turn out too well because we were pretty tired. But before you leave, we should get together one more time and play Halo 2 co-op.
I would love that.
Let's do that.
That's magical.
All right.
Are you guys coming to my party tomorrow?
Sure.
I could. Could you give me a little less notice, though? I don't think I can make it without less notice.
I texted you notice.
You didn't.
Didn't I text you a while ago?
No.
Pretty sure I did.
Nope.
Listen, Keith, in this world,
I
things
guess
fall through the cracks. I invited Kyle a while ago. I invited you on
a couple days ago.
My text history with Andy Short.
Oh, I don't.
My text history for Andy.
Doing something to me on Facebook might as well be not doing it, because
it's actually worse.
All right, here we go. I don't know how that happened, but now I can go to Blair Events. So
text history with Andy Short. 12:26 p.m. today. Hey Andy, you coming? 12:29. Yeah, probably an hour. 1:26. Here, corn, get me.
Hey, exactly an hour. I will know.
Hey, bro, corn, get me. Someone on the chat asked, "Is there any way to listen to Complex Rockets anymore?" Unfortunately, the answer is no.
Oh no.
I could do something. Really, what it is I think back to Complex Rockets, and I'm like, there was some good stuff, but
there was some pretty good stuff.
There was a lot of stuff that would be embarrassing now, I think.
Remember turning it up to Rabbit?
I think as much as
I remember turning it up to Rabbit.
That was a great gag.
Yeah, it was great.
No, dude, that was this one. Or that was the last. It was somehow the last episode of Complex Rockets, and it kind of snaked its way into the first episode of Run Button Podcast.
Oh, did it? Okay.
You know what? I should talk about this game for a second, real quick.
Yeah.
It was one of the last games put out by Blur. This game that we're playing, that I'm talking about, was one of the last games put out by Bizarre Creations, people behind Project Gotham Racing and Geometry Wars, most recently and notably. And this
they're gone now, huh?
Gone now. I know. It totally sucks.
Weird.
But so, oh shit. Let me see if I can. Nope. All right. No better cars. So this is basically Mario Kart. You can probably pick that up if you're watching. I might shout out some of the power-ups so people can follow along if they don't already know them. But it's basically the red power-up is the red shell. The lightning power-up works. The lightning power-up is kind of like the blue shell from Mario Kart, where it doesn't instantly attack the person in first place, but it throws out columns of lightning in front of the person in first place, so they have to avoid them. That's what I like about Blur. It's more fair. It's not just there aren't any weapons.
There's not a lot of rubber banding.
Exactly.
Because it's part racing sim.
It is a little bit, yeah.
I remember playing the demo of this game and it being okay. You guys love this.
Yeah, it sucks so good.
Yeah.
To me, it seems like Mario Kart without the character.
I want to say real quick,
Dude, Mario
And I don't
barely.
mean that in the sense that the environment is the character.
Mario barely has character. Can we agree on that? Like, what character is Mario? This is Mario's character.
Mario's character is like, remember me, please. Oh God, remember
For
me.
those of you at home, that was when I was like putting on a weird, huge smile and my eyes were wide open.
No, he has that kind of vague Italian thing.
Taylor says about Comics Rockets, we can make a best of. I would be willing.
If you want to comb the hours of recording,
Do you
that we
have any idea how much time that would take? I can barely be bothered to play Digimon World.
Yeah, that would be like 150 hours of listening.
That's not true. I totally want to play Digimon World.
Yeah.
That has to happen.
When was that game?
I mean, that came out in like 2000 or something, but we're currently doing a Let's Play of that. We're doing that. We're doing a 30 Years of Mario now.
Guys, you'd be proud of me. Not only do I feel like Bioshock is better than the new Bioshock, but I've also been playing games that were really the hotness circa 2010.
Wow, that's
Oh my God, that's
impressive.
old.
Like what?
When was Saints Row?
When was Saints Row 3? 2010.
Yeah, 2010. No, 2011.
Was it?
No.
Yeah, 2011.
Either way.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
It's
sorry.
way before I would be playing games.
Right.
Saints Row the Third is an awesome game. It doesn't
So
matter
good.
what year it came out or what year you played in. The game rocks.
Also been hitting up, what do you call it? What's that other game? I checked out The Witcher.
Witcher 1
Two?
or 2?
Second, two.
2 is,
Okay.
but that's one of my favorite games.
I liked it well enough.
Real complicated. Gotta
Yeah.
spend some time on that. I'd really like to do Dishonored, which is kind of
Dishonored's
like the
okay.
PC version.
Really? You think Dishonored's just okay? Because I totally agree, but I think that's a really uncommon opinion.
I like kind of don't want to finish it. I had a lot of fun with like a lot of it, but kind of not in the way that I was supposed to, I guess. Like I had a lot of fun blinking around. Nice.
Wow.
I won.
Now, are we playing with?
I
the-
beat these
with the
stupid
people?
rubes.
There's a
Yeah,
batch of people.
I believe the two people I'm playing with are people that are.
Do you know who they're playing with?
Yes.
Do you know who we are?
Huh?
Nothing. What? Can we get back to Bioshock for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Could we?
Yes.
I don't-
What?
Dude, did we ever talk about what you thought about Halo 4? Did we even get a chance
dude.
to do that?
Bro, I don't know. Did we? I sold it. Yeah.
I mean, well, that doesn't mean anything. You sell everything. You sold
I
Halo
know.
and Halo 2.
I've gone through a long. That's true. I did sell them
Yeah.
and then rebought them with my tail between my legs. No, well, first of all, I found out if you sell 3 games worth more than like $2 at GameStop, you get an extra $10, which I was pretty jazzed on. And then I had 2 controllers that were definitely broken.
You have
that I
a real
sold to
job, though.
GameStop.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, but I don't have any money. All my money goes to my rent. I make enough money to pay rent. in my house.
Yeah, rent
So-
is the worst thing.
Because since I was in school full time, I only did like part time work. So,
Right.
but yeah, so I have no money ever. But so I sold all that stuff. But Halo 4, man, the more I think about it, the more I hate it.
Dude, all right. First of all, you're crazy, but second of all, just to remind anybody, if anyone's ready to play Blur, my Blur username is 19 letters long, 19 letters long. Send me a friend invite. We'll get you in here.
Halo 4 is the best Halo.
Well, that's
insane.
that's a little
That's
crazy.
If you're talking about like the
Halo-
online multiplayer value, that is the best.
Halo 4 is pretty fucking great, man.
Yeah.
That was like my number. I think it was up there for my game of the year. I ended up putting it at number 4 just because I was like 4, like Halo 4, like. But yeah, I definitely
Wait,
put it up there.
I wasn't here for Game of the Year show, was I?
No, you weren't,
No.
man.
Hang on. I think I made a list at one point.
Games from not that year don't count, Andy.
I was gonna record something and send it in. Let
Oh
me check.
wow.
You literally couldn't have been bothered to phone it in.
But I thought about it, guys.
Oh, latest owner is less Bioshock chat. Thanks.
What?
It's relevant. What?
Bioshock came out like a month and a half ago.
I
You should
know.
be happy that you're getting another dose of coverage on this stream.
I don't know. I kind of feel him though. Like maybe that's true because I feel like I feel like when it's not me, I hear other people talking about Bioshock and I'm like, all right, can we move past this? Maybe they're right.
I don't know. Whatever.
There's the lightning bolt attack. Shit, I hit my own lightning. We've got these wrenches. The hexagons are shields to protect. I actually have a perk on right now that if I get hit with an attack while I have a shield on, it will actually absorb that power-up, and then I will get that power-up.
All right, guys, are we ready?
Yeah.
For my game of the year, I have to make an amendment because...
Oh, man.
Are there any games from other years on that list?
There are some games.
Okay.
Just gonna lay it out there. I'm gonna switch one around.
Oh, why did I fall for that? Yeah.
All right, so number 10 on my game of the year list.
All right.
Mind you, last year, just for some context, was not a good game playing year for me.
Okay.
I play a lot of games.
You were busy.
I was very busy. Halo 4 is my number 10 game of the year. That said, if I could revive, if I had played
All right.
11 games.
Listen, I know at least one person was upset about us talking about a month-old game. I could seriously sit here and talk to you about Halo 4 for like an hour.
I know.
What is so bad about Halo 4, man?
Yeah,
It
what
just-
does you like
Dude,
about it?
Halo 4 got me to start reading Halo books.
That's the wrong
Kyle played
approach.
100-something hours.
You know
of
what?
Halo 4
Actually, you
multiplayer.
know what? I understand that, Kyle, because the story is so nebulous and vague that you have to read an entire novel
Are you
to
go- I
have
totally-
any idea what's
I
happening.
beat that
You know
game.
what?
I beat that game and understood everything without any backstory.
I totally will not argue that, like, the didact is not well explained and that kind of stuff. But
You, Kyle, you would argue
Oh.
that the didact does not need to be well explained for that story to make sense.
yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, bro. It's the chief antagonist. It's the whole reason you do anything in that game is because of that character.
Yeah, he's bad.
And
So you get him. Like
you
what was the motivation behind like the
I
Great
mean,
Mind or the
I wouldn't argue that that knowing who the didact is and his story would help with like being invested in the story, but I do think like the people that claim that you cannot follow the story at all if you don't know, I think is a little crazy because like the story is ultimately like there's a bad guy and Master Chief has to go stop him.
Which is disappointing to me.
But even not
All right.
knowing,
And I don't think you can say that all the other Halo games boil down to there's a bad guy, you gotta go get him, or there's something bad that's gonna happen.
you could boil everything down to that. But the
agree.
point is that even not knowing exactly who the didact is before they introduce him,
Don't
they give
turn
you
that into a
enough.
positive. Don't turn that into a positive.
No. They give you enough stuff later on to where you're like, okay, I kind of understand who that guy is, and even though it is still kind of nebulous and vague who that guy is, it still ends up being one of the most interesting Halo stories out of all of them.
Yeah, like, I
don't know where you're getting
Easily,
that.
yeah.
Listen, I think they could have been more successful with like a sort of with them trying to sort of what is it? What did they do with Master Chief? Try to humanize him? Like trying to humanize Master Chief, trying to make you care more about Cortana. Like they could have been
I think
more
all he said
successful.
was no, sir. That was his characterization.
They could have been more successful with that, but I don't think they failed.
See, I guess I disagree. I think they failed in making him more,
You know, like
more than just a cipher, which I kind of feel like is the wrong way to go with him. I mean, Cortana's the most interesting character in that series.
she was pretty interesting in Halo 4.
I thought Halo 4, she was probably the strongest story beat.
for sure.
But man, the didact, like that way that whole thing was handled was weird. It even went against some of the other ways that the story was going with Halo stuff in terms of how the Flood originally even got out and all that shit. So I really
Dude, someone's
was
making a
disappointed.
Doom Repercussions of Evil reference.
Don't.
In response to this conversation, get the fuck out of here.
So anyway, Halo 4. I agree.
Dude
that-
McBrohan, you're out.
I agree the multiplayer was fantastic, but
Dude
I can't
McBrohan,
keep
how
up.
could you? We trusted you.
I never trusted him.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Keep going. No, you two.
Now
are having
this
a
is
conversation.
more. I agree.
Not French said ODST was Garbo. You can get out now.
But what the, dude? I'm surrounded by enemies.
ODST is one of the best Halo experiences.
It's just one of the best game experiences. This game's awesome.
That's just a fucking ODST.
Phil, shut up. Phil said fucking ODST.
Yeah, you wish you could fucking
doesn't-
ODST. They're ripped.
Wait, no, I think Phil... Oh, fucking ODST. Get Phil, shut up. What do you... Come on.
What do you know?
Alright, but... You know, like, I wouldn't argue that, like, the didact and all that stuff in Halo 4 story wasn't well explained. It was.
I mean, it was bad. That's my contention. It was bad. And that it took away from the story. It made me not care about the locations I mean, the combat scenarios.
So I
There
think
were a
Halo
couple-
4's story ultimately did end up kind of being like, here is Master Chief going to stop a guy, read the books if you want to know more. And you're like, anybody who would complain about that, I totally understand, and I wouldn't say that they're wrong, but just for whatever, in the way it hit me, like, it actually did make me want to go read the books. No, you know what it was? It was fucking, I actually watched, Forward Unto Dawn, and that was actually really well
like
done.
that.
I think
That was really cool.
Forward Unto Dawn was probably what made me more interested. Like, it was... Forward Unto Dawn got me on Halo 4's side before I played the game, so I kind of went in, like, sort of more agreeable to some of the dumb things that it did with its story.
No, and you know, I mean, this is as much as I can hate Halo, which isn't even that much. You know, like, you gotta understand that for me,
But-
like, this, I'm speaking in the world of Halo, not in
Right.
the world of all games, because in the world of all
Because
games, I love playing Halo.
You hated
Halo.
it, but it was still your number 10.
Exactly. It's still a game that I played all of, which is rare for me.
Yeah, Andy is notorious for not finishing
I
games.
got all 1,000 points in that. All 1,000 points in that game. I was serious about Halo 4 for a while there.
Thank you for,
I did, in fairness, I did get a job that had a tremendous amount of free time, but
You still have that job?
yeah,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I do. But
Imagine.
yeah, I ended up playing like almost 100 hours of Halo 4 multiplayer,
Wow.
or maybe it was like 100 hours of all Halo 4 total.
See, and that's the thing too. If I could have really like sunk into the multiplayer,
Yeah.
like, I would probably
Why couldn't
talk
you have?
about it a little different. I just didn't have the time to do get good enough for that to be fun.
Oh man, that game's so good.
You know?
I don't feel like you needed to level up to be good at Halo 4 multiplayer or anything.
No,
Yeah,
but for me, my personal ability is too low. Like,
Oh,
off the
okay.
bat. You know,
Right.
to just go into that game and be like, "Hey guys, let's."
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I put in a lot of time into Reach, not nearly as much as Halo 4, but I did play it a fair amount. But I just, however that game was set up, I just couldn't, like, I just couldn't be good at that game no matter how hard I tried. But for whatever reason, like, Halo 4 clicked with me, kind of in the same way that Halo 3 did.
Yeah, I'm still a big fan of Reach and Reach multiplayer.
Eh.
I mean,
Oh man,
I'll
Halo
pop
4,
into
I
it.
liked Reach, but Halo 4 multiplayer is so far beyond Reach multiplayer that it's not even funny.
At that point, it's really not that different.
It's super different.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really different. They basically like rebalanced the entire game and all the weapons in a
I
way.
mean, they did kind of a weird little like half-ass loadout thing. Which
Andy, I'm so disappointed. Like, I feel like this whole time, you were always like, Halo is the greatest thing ever. And I was always like, why don't you slow your roll, buddy? And this one time I was like, me and Andy are gonna be on the same side. We're both gonna be like, Halo 4 was amazing. And now you're not saying that, and I'm sad.
I've grown cranky and tired.
Man,
Bro, I'll talk to you about how
I don't even know who you
awesome-
are anymore.
See, I don't know anyone who shares my opinion about Reach either. So that's my.
I really like Reach a lot.
Wait, you don't know anybody who
I
likes
love-
Reach?
No, I mean I love Reach, and I think it's one of the better Halo.
Oh, man.
Like,
Reach is at the bottom.
It's a side story.
See, I feel like everywhere I go, I see Halo fans that are like, Reach is the ultimate, the epitome of the Halos.
I guess we find what we look for. Want to hear about my number?
You
9?
also ducked out of our Halo anniversary Let's Play. You left us out to dry.
Yeah, I had to
Hey.
finish that.
I had to
never
bring in
finished
Keith.
that, did we?
I had to bring in Keith. I had to
I missed-
bring in a pinch hitter.
I missed the best the level too, the mob.
Yeah.
My favorites. That race at the end, dude. There's nothing like that.
Well,
Except, you know,
the one at the end of Halo 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, well but that's not
It's way better. Come on. Don't be crazy.
As a game scenario, yeah, but it can't it originated there, you know. There's
Yeah, you mean like
there's
personal experience.
Yeah, there's something to be said for like being like
No, I hear you.
You know, 12 and playing that 200 times.
The Calcutech says, Kyle, that's because you get to play as like 4 or 5 different Halos in Reach. See, Austin, you don't even know what you're talking about. You have no idea what Halo Reach is about because you only play as one character.
Whatever.
Get the fuck out of here.
Boom.
All these people want to fucking hate on Halo, but they don't even know what the fuck a Halo is.
What do you think of Blur?
Fuck off, bro.
Hey, Kyle, what about Blur? What's that?